really? This is funny but serious. Is school really a waste of time?
Because actions speak louder than words.
Today is the open secret. Oh, just come closer and let's digest the dilemma right here.
Let's watch the video.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, let's first of all take a look at the difference between the university and the training college. Both these two are slightly different. So now, if a university student, you have been enrolled into tertiary institution, then every student is pursuing a program at the university level, and the university will allow you or will enable you to have access or to expose you. The university will give you the exposure to explore so many things. Yes, aside pursuing your academic field of study, but with the training college, you are being trained to a particular field or profession. If you are being trained to become a teacher, that is it. You are going in for the classroom. If you are being trained to become a nurse, then you are going to work at the hospital. So that is it. Now, let's have it in mind that having a degree does not really guarantee you getting a job.
After I use 3 years to write book, later I use 3 months to explain them. You want to use 1 night to read them? They play. No, what? No, they play.
Yes, because it depends on you, the individual. Once you are enrolled into tertiary level, it depends on your skills and the exposure that you've gained and your experience. Let's link this back to self-awareness. It's very, very important. So as a student being enrolled into tertiary level, the first thing you need to take is self-awareness. Very serious. It's very, very important in all our endeavors. You, the individual, you should be able to know who you are, what you want, and what you can do. Your capabilities, your strengths and weaknesses. Yes, with self-awareness, you'll be able to recognize and identify your own thoughts, your own motivations, your values. With self-awareness, you, the individual or the student, you will be able to recognize your own thoughts, your own strength, your own capabilities, your weaknesses, your values, and your motivations. It's very, very important. Once you are able to identify this, then you are ready to stay focused to pursue your objectives or whatever endeavors that you are trying to achieve. As students, the best advice we can give to ourselves is to add value to ourselves whilst we are still in school. Yes, this is very, very important. Why? Because each and every one of us, we have uniqueness. There is something unique about you that you need to develop in you. Yes, so we should try as much as possible to develop the potentials that we have. That is why I said initially that self-awareness is very, very important, because it is self-awareness that will help you, the student, to spot or identify this so that you begin to develop on it or to keep building it small, because you have a lot of potentials in you. So you should be able to identify this potential and start to add value to yourself whilst you are still in school. So as students, experience counts. Very necessary. We should be able to get experience in certain fields. For instance, as you are in school, try to engage yourself in internships. Avail yourselves to go through internship, because it is through internship that will give you the opportunity to be able to gain that practical experience in the field, how the real world looks like. It is through internship that will give you the exposure or the opportunity for you to be able to gain this practical aspect or this practical skills that we are talking about. So we should take our internships very serious whilst we are still in school, because this will go a long way to help us and build value in us. In addition to that, we should ensure that we volunteer. We put ourselves in volunteerism. In whatever that people are doing, there are some certain organizations or associations that they have programs. So we should be able to volunteer to do things. Doing that, we will be able to build a kind of rapport relationship with other people and other professionals. Yes, building networks and also connections. Whilst you are still in school, you volunteer to do something impactful. Even though you are not being paid, but you are okay. Always you are trying to avail yourself to volunteer to make impact. So it's also very, very important by gaining experience, putting ourselves in internships, and also volunteering. Developing a mindset of volunteering will help us in the long run. So in a nutshell, let's start building a skill for ourselves. Once we are in school, let's start gaining the exposure to certain things. There are some certain things that we need to learn whilst we are in school. Not only the bookish aspect or every time theory, the theoretical aspect in the four corner of the classroom. No, let's start to build skills, other skills for ourselves aside, attending lectures. Let's start building a skill for ourselves in addition to us attending for lectures. This is only the theoretical aspect. What happened to the practical aspect? So let's start to do something practical that will add value to ourselves. Let's start gaining the exposure that we need. As students, let's try as much as possible turning this theoretical knowledge that we've learned in the classroom to do something practical. Yes. So in the real world, how are we going to apply this theoretical knowledge that we've learned in the classroom to solve real problems in the world or in the real world? How are we going to apply that? So it's high time we start thinking about it, how to convert this theoretical knowledge aspect that we've learned in the classroom to do something practical in the real world situation or to solve problems in the real world. Is very, very important. It will be a very big mistake to pass through the university without you able to build yourself to be able to take the theoretical knowledge that you have learned to do something practical in the real world. It's a very big mistake, so we should be able to avoid that. So those of us who are still in school, let's take advantage of this to start working on ourselves. Everything is bit by bit. Progress, moving forward, you'll be able to develop yourself. So you start with something small. Start doing something small. Moving forward, you see it to be big. Once you are being consistent and you are being objective and you are being persistent about whatever that you are hoping to achieve, then God willing, you'll be able to achieve that. Let's also look at one of the important aspects to you as a student in the university. Try as much as possible to build networks. Networking is very, very important. Build connection with other people, your course mates, your program mates, at the faculty level, at the college level, including your lecturers. Build strong relationship with them, your colleagues, those around you, your friends. And also, whilst you are volunteering to do something impactful, make sure you build connection with those in charge, the coordinators, the professors, those in charge of the organization and everything. When you do your internships, make sure you keep in touch with those workers or those employers over there and the employees, including your colleagues. Build connections, network with them. Make sure you have strong relationship whilst you are in school, meaningful one, of course. You don't know what can happen because anything can happen. Anyone can be of help to you. So make sure you build important and strong relationship with other people, those around you, those people that you have met during your endeavors whilst you are still in school, your academic pursuit. Build strong relationship with them. Keep in touch with them. Keep in contact with them. Exchange contacts. Sometimes, once in a while, check up with them. What is happening? Greet them. So make sure you maintain that kind of relationship, to build a kind of rapport relationship with you and other people in the community so that it will go a long way to help you in the near future as well. If you are in school as a university student, a whole lot of things are happening. So you need to do only things that will be of help to you tomorrow or things that are useful and necessary. Very, very important. That is to say that focus on building systems for yourself. It is true that when you graduate or when you complete school, that you have hope or you have something to do. Build systems for yourself whilst you are still in school. Start now. It's not too late. It's just about starting something small. Then moving forward, you keep on building. You keep on building. You'll be able to achieve progress once you are being objective about whatever that you are building. Start now. It's bit by bit. Start building systems for yourself. Having the target that even when you graduate without getting an employment, you'll be able to do one or two things just to fit well in society. The essence of education is not only to acquire knowledge and skills, but also to make you fit well in society. That is what we need to know as students. Let's try as much as possible so that we'll be able to achieve that kind of transformation, that kind of positive change in ourselves, so that back to the society, we'll be able to fit well The funny example is no lecturer. No lecturer will come to the lecture room to teach you how to make money. Yes, they only instill the value to you so that you, the student, is now left onto you to utilize it to do something meaningful to yourself in the real world situation or in the real world. How to solve problems and how to make positive impact or how to contribute positively to the society. We all know that money or profit is the main motive in certain aspects of life, but don't let your focus to be on that one. When you start something small, focus much on growing. Yes, not making money or profit. Focus on growing first. It is when you are grown that you'll be able to gain the profit. The profit or the money itself will come. Focus on building and growing yourself first. Don't let money to be your main motive whilst you just started. Start small, then you focus on growing or building yourself. Then once you are able to achieve that kind of maximum apex at the top, then you'll be able to acquire this money or this profit that we are talking about. The best advice we can give to ourselves is to chase our passion. We should chase progress, not to chase money. We should chase our passion. It is when you chase your passion and you are able to develop it, and through that, you'll be able to gain the money or the value back to you. It will surely come. Once you chase your passion and you are able to build yourself strongly, build systems around you, then the money comes in. Let's get that. Now, come closer. The dilemma continues. Don't let nobody lie to you. Academic validation is very, very important and necessary. So as a student, try as much as possible to achieve academic excellence. Don't let nobody lie to you. Academic validation, I repeat, is very, very, very important and necessary. So always try your possible best, put much effort, be disciplined. Make sure you try your possible best to achieve academic excellence. Academic validation, very important. Don't allow nobody to lie to you. And that is the dilemma we found ourselves. Thank you very much for joining the conversation up to this point. The open secret. Guys, is school really a waste of time? Or what do you think? The dilemma continues. Kindly make sure you drop your comments at the comment section below. And I hope you really enjoyed the conversation up to this point. Once again, you are welcome to Abdullah 360 YouTube channel. If you found this video useful, educative, informative, helpful, insightful, and inspiring, kindly do me the honor to give a thumbs up. Like the video, drop your comments at the comment section below, share, and kindly don't forget to subscribe so that you get notified for other subsequent content to come. Thank you very much for joining the conversation. Kindly watch out for more educative talks right here on my channel. So kindly subscribe so that you get notified. Thank you very much. I will see you in my next video at the corner of the screen. I love you all. Stay blessed. Wishing us all the best. Bye-bye.